When you think of the British royal family, what comes to mind? Tradition, protocol, a certain stiffness. Maybe, for centuries, that was the unshakable image. But then, in 1981, a shy 20-year-old named Diana Spencer stepped onto the world stage, and nothing was ever the same again. This is the story of how Princess Diana, the people's princess, single-handedly broke the royal mold. From the very beginning, Diana was different. While royal tradition dictated a stiff upper lip and emotional distance, Diana was all heart. She wasn't afraid to show vulnerability, to laugh, to cry, and most importantly, to connect with people on a human level. Remember those early photos? The shy nursery school teacher suddenly thrust into the global spotlight. It was that genuine, relatable quality that first captured our hearts. Before Diana, royals were seen, not touched. They'd wave from afar, separated from the public by a wall of formality. But Diana changed the rules. She was the first royal to shake hands with an AIDS patient without wearing gloves. A simple act that sent a powerful message of compassion and understanding across the globe. She challenged the stigma when fear and misinformation were rampant. This wasn't just a photo op. It was a revolution in royal conduct. She showed the world that royalty could have a compassionate, human face. And her compassion didn't stop there. She famously walked through a live minefield in Angola to raise awareness for the Hilo Trustess. The mining efforts. The images were shocking, brave, and unforgettable. She used her immense platform not just for ribbon-cutting ceremonies, but to shine a light on difficult, often ignored issues: homelessness, leprosy, and the plight of landmine victims. She wasn't just a princess, she was a humanitarian powerhouse. Diana also revolutionized royal motherhood. Traditionally, royal children were raised primarily by nannies, with parents playing a more formal, distant role. Diana insisted on being a hands-on mom. She chose her sons' first names, was actively involved in their schooling, and famously took them to amusement parks and McDonald's. She wanted William and Harry to experience a glimpse of normal life, to understand the world outside the palace walls. She taught them empathy by taking them to visit homeless shelters and hospitals. She was determined to raise her sons not just as princes, but as compassionate human beings. Of course, Diana's fashion was a language all its own. She transformed from the demure sade in her early days to a global fashion icon. Every outfit was a statement. She used her style to communicate confidence, independence, and sometimes even defiance. Think of the revenge dress, a bold, off-the-shoulder black dress she wore the same night a revealing documentary about her husband aired. It was a masterclass in speaking volumes without saying a single word. Her style wasn't just about looking good, it was about taking control of her own narrative. Perhaps Diana's most profound impact was her honesty about her personal struggles. In an era when mental health was a taboo subject, especially for a royal, she spoke openly about her battles with postpartum depression and bulimia. Her famous 1995 interview was a bombshell. She peeled back the curtain on a fairy tale, revealing a much more complex and painful reality. By sharing her vulnerability, she gave millions of people around the world the courage to speak about their own struggles and seek help. She humanized the monarchy in a way no one had ever dared to before. Princess Diana's legacy is immeasurable. She showed that one person could challenge centuries of tradition with kindness and courage. She taught the monarchy that to survive, it had to evolve, to connect, and to care. She broke the mold not by tearing it down, but by reshaping it with compassion. Her influence lives on through her sons, who continue her humanitarian work, and in the hearts of millions who still remember the people's princess. What's your favorite memory of Princess Diana? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this look back at a true icon, make sure to like and subscribe for more stories.